Hey gang, it's Ian from PeachDragon. Today's Wednesday, and you know what that means? It's Armsday. So without further ado, let's look at some of these rolls. The Thesson FR4 is the first roll. The Thesson FR4 is probably the best fusion rifle in the game. I already have one with probably the best roll in the game, the hot swap, the braced frame, and rangefinder to increase those bolts. The Void and Solar ones are both awesome picks, but I personally really like the Arc one for the enhanced battery, although the other ones do have a high stability. Now, I pick this one, but you can pick either of the three. It's all really the same. Now, as for the Herjadi, there are two options with counterbalance. Counterbalance is the most important thing on a Haka pulse rifle, so seeing a Herjadi with counterbalance is good news. I personally prefer the other perk, not Last Resort, but this one. The Danger Close perk. I think this is probably the better Herjadi. If you really want to keep this gun, this is a really good roll. Counterbalance is a must, so I picked this one. Now, I guess if you really wanted to, you could pick the other one for trials or something. But there's really not much point. I think this one does the job. The full auto one's not really an option. You can't control that recoil. This is definitely the one that you want to pick. The Lyudmila D is a really good one. We got two really bad rolls. However, this one with counterbalance is, wow, look at that. Hand laid stock, counterbalance, and glass half full. Guys, this is almost a perfect Lyudmila roll. The only way it could be better is with Headseeker. Obviously, with only one counterbalance option, that's the one to pick. Now, this is one we've all been waiting for, the Suros PDX 45. What's interesting about these rolls is we have one that's almost a laser, and another one, here's this one. This is high caliber rounds, unflinching, and rifled barrel. Now, rifled barrel increases range crazy high and only lowers the reload, which is fine. I think this could be a really good Suros PDX 45 since it already has such a high base stability. Probably this is the one I'm going to pick, but only because I already own a Suros PDX 45 with a near perfect roll on it. This one fires like a laser, injection mold, counterbalance, fitted stock. This is the laser roll. If you're using this for Trials of Osiris, if you want a miniature sniper rifle, this is the Suros PDX 45 for you. If you're a perfectionist, though, it might be worth it to you to wait since it has such low range. Mine has injection mold, counterbalance, and instead of that fitted stock, it has hammer forged, so I'm getting an increased range on it already. I have no need to buy this one. This is the one I would recommend for you. However, because I already have one that's for like that, I'm going to pick this one. And I'll tell you which one's better later on, but I suspect it's the counterbalance one. Now, the Suros JLB 47, none of these rolls have grenades and horseshoes. As you know, the Suros rocket launchers are great. However, they do require you to have grenades and horseshoes. All of these rolls are pretty bad. Only because it's missing the key perk. Without grenades and horseshoes, you don't really have a decent time doing anything. Now, this one does have the benefit of having heavy payload with spray and play, but honestly, I don't think it's as good as having Javelin with reactive reload and single point sling. I think this is probably the better pick if you have to pick one, and if you do want to try it out, go ahead and pick it because it is available to order again today, so you can pick it up again. The one on the far left, I think, because of Javelin, I think Javelin is better than Blast Radius, so I picked this one. Finally, there's the shotgun. Now, the shotgun, I don't really love this shotgun. I don't think the Hake shotgun is worth using. That said, I don't think it's that bad for PvE. If you're the kind of person who really needs like a really good PvE shotgun, this one has aggressive ballistics, who's next, perfect balance, rifled barrel for that extra range. I think, honestly, the far left one, the Arc one, is probably the one to pick for PvE. That said, like, honestly, this is a PvE shotgun. You're not going to be seeing this in the Crucible anytime soon. Maybe we'll see it with the December patch, but I mean, its range is so low, its rate of fire isn't stellar. Maybe with full auto this thing could be better, but I don't think it's going to be doing much. Not in Crucible, certainly not in Trials. So just pick the one that you think is best for your PvE playstyle. I'm going to go with the one on the far left. Let's go ahead and look at the new orders. The Hake Zerenia D is an auto rifle. It's alright. This is the Amalan Kuma Katak HC4 hand cannon. This one's awesome. I think he's only sold it once before, and it's a really decent one. This is the Suros JLB42 and the Suros JLB47. Both of these are rocket launchers. If you aren't happy with your rocket launcher roll this week, or you want to try a different one, then pick that one. And then, of course, the Strongbow D shotgun again, which, as I said, is subpar. Also of note, he is selling weapon parts. This is a permanent thing, 250 glimmer per weapon part. Absolutely worth your money. That's really it for Armsday this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy your new Suros PDX 45, and thanks for watching.